All right. Greetings. Greetings. All right. It's Fury Swipes here tonight, and what happened to me today was I got off work and I said, okay, I'm going to take my Alliance guys, and my Alliance guys look like this. I'm going to take my Alliance guys. Oh, you can't even see that because I'm doing one window only. All right, I'll bring a sample over. There you go. And I'm going to go kill some bosses in ZG with my Alliance guys. And my Alliance guys, of course, look like Drain Solia here. As you can see, let's zoom in even a little more. Wow, look at that. She's not well equipped. And although, you know, they could do trash just fine, when it came down to doing bosses, it all seemed to go well, but they would run out of mana. All of my guys would just run out of mana about 3/4 of the way into the fight. Everything seemed to be going well every time I tried to pull a boss, but they just don't have the staying power without gear on. I'm basically trying to run them naked, and they don't have the staying power. By the way, that was Shift Control Z. Shift Control whatever your raid name is, it will put all your windows back into place. Control Alt whatever your raid name is will pop your raid windows, but Shift Control raid letter will put all your windows back into place. So just something to know. In case you, you know, wanted to know. Let's see. Let's do one thing. Let's do that, so there's no buzz on my mic anymore. And then, what's up, Jared Church? Yes, it's a new mix. It's all Alliance. And then let's go to, we're going to go to Ironforge. And the reason we're going to go to Ironforge is we're going to gear up. How do you gear up? People often ask me this. How do you gear up when you have nothing? And my answer is always the same. I have all T1 gear and lots of great weapons. I don't care about your problems. But today I'm going to try to answer that question by saying what you do is you go to Elbers. You take your 10 naked guys, all right, except for your tank. Your tank should have something on, and you go to Elbers. And actually, I'm not even riding my mounts right now because a few of my guys don't actually have mounts, which is kind of embarrassing to say on the Alliance side. Let me crank up TeamSpeak here in case anybody wants to get on TeamSpeak. Man, I wish I wasn't at work at the moment, says Smitty. No, not a new mic. Just the regular mic, man. That keeps asking me if I want to update. Damn it, TeamSpeak. It works. I don't need to update.
Connected.
And I didn't hear anything. Okay, so I got to turn the microphone over to headset sucka. There we go. And I got to turn my mic off in the mixer. Otherwise, I'm going to have to listen to my voice all night. And you don't want that. Well, you don't care, but I don't want that. All right. So here we go. There's one thing I did want to do before I went out there, and it looks like I might not do. Nope, I'm going to go do it. And that is, you know what? I'm just going to actually... I'm just going to get on my horse. I am bringing a hunter with me, all right? And this hunter needs a pet. And the best pet I know of, really my favorite pet, is the wolf inside of Elbers. And so we're going to get that for him. But He also needs some ammo, so I'm going to go grab him some ammo before we fly down. Because I do believe he's completely out of ammo. He is completely out of ammo. What a guy. And I think you get ammo in here on Alliance. I'm not Mr. Alliance expert, as most of you know. There's a lot about the Alliance side I don't bother to remember or maybe even learn. But now he's got some projectiles, so good. And now let's fly down to Thorium Point. And I guess, you know what? Whoever has a mount is coming. Whoever doesn't have a mount is staying behind. I've got 20 boxes on the screen right now. Of course, I only need 10 for Elbers. We'll just summon the other guys when we get there. How about that? That's what we'll do. Because the summoning button, the 4 button, is working well. Working really well. And now I can set my Shift Control Z. I can set my windows back, except it makes my... Oh, somebody noticed me. Wait, did somebody notice me, or is that my guy? Oh, nope. Everseen has noticed me. He's like, what's this? What's going on here? What's going on here? Is this some sort of trick? What's going on? It's some sort of trick, all right. It's a trick to make this game actually fun. Man, I tell you what, that WoW Classic demo was the opposite of fun. For people like us who play vanilla every day, that demo was mystifying. I mean, level 15 to 19 can't train spells. What? Huh? I was just mostly confused. It was so unfun and boring. But I suppose if not Ubers, Elbers, Smitty, Elbers. You can't do Ubers with no gear on, all right? If you try to do Ubers with no gear on, you're going to have a long day. But Elbers. And Fury Swipes, are you talking? Yes, he is. So that demo this weekend, I didn't broadcast any of it because I couldn't find an angle. Once I logged in and saw what it was and saw what they were giving us, I started to do a little streaming and stuff, but all I could do was just duel people at Crossroads. And none of the instances were live. You couldn't learn any of your skills, so you started with whatever you get at level 15. And you could assign talent points once. You couldn't reassign. You'd have to delete your character and start over. And there were some craft trainers there, but obviously, I mean, I don't even train crafts here on a server I play on. I'm certainly not going to train crafts on some WoW demo on the weekend. I did go up the hill to that castle. You know the one, the castle near Ratchet with the knights and stuff. What's going on? Why are my guys just sitting there? Oh, they've landed. Okay, fine. Where is Club Seals going? Oh my gosh, Club Seals is going off. Fine, whatever. We're gonna go down the hill and we'll just summon Club Seals. I don't know where he's going. Somehow he clicked somewhere else, so he's flying further because his window was a different size. So anyway, so here's the thing about the demo. The demo was extremely boring. After a couple of hours, I was done. I basically made a rogue, which is a bad call at level 15. Rogues can't hardly kill anybody at level 15. But yeah, I won a bunch of duels. I wrote my macros for rogue, lost a bunch of duels, and just kind of got better and better at fighting mages and shaman. And after a while, I was like, man, I should really do a warrior. I should really do a shaman and do all the macros for them. But it was Saturday, and I had better things to do, to be perfectly honest. I wasn't feeling it. So I didn't make a video. I've got a couple of halting starts to stream videos, but I mean, I just after a few minutes of talking, I just stopped talking and just thought, no, this isn't working, and I didn't do it. I would recommend find somebody else's stream who streamed it. Who would have been entertained by that demo? Somebody who hasn't played Vanilla WoW in 12 years. Then they would have been really interested, very titillated, and intrigued. But level 15? Really? Level 15? I don't know who the advertising genius was who thought of that plan. Level 15. First of all, it's such a weird level. It's a completely unbalanced level, as are most levels going up to 60. But level 15 is really bad. And dude, I was mystified. Mystified by the whole thing. All right, here we are at Blackrock Spire. You can't see what I'm doing, so I'm gonna bring this guy down. Here we are at Blackrock Spire. I'm gonna hit the 4 key, and look at all those warlocks beginning to summon. All these warlocks are gonna summon everybody who's not in range of where we're standing right now. And I just go hand click. I actually hand click the summons myself in all the other windows, and I just keep hand clicking until the summons don't click anymore. And you can see this is going to be a big summon. And then just hit the 4 key, and they all accept their summons. Is that everybody? I do believe I just summoned everybody in one go. Shift Control Z, boom. Yeah, everybody's here. That 4 key is really good. Thank you, FS Rock T. He gave us the 1-button summons, and now I got to pick 10. All right, so now I got to pick some favorites. I'm gonna log out. I'm just gonna log out the people who don't make the cut. Club Seals and Chuck Spears are going in. Dirty Shirley's going in. I should bring 1 rogue. I'll bring 1 rogue. Mage, you can go in. Mage, you can go in. Mage, you can go in. These mages are basically naked, so they're going in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm already at 7. I need more healers though. So Feeling Hordy, Bubblenator, you're going in. We need a warlock though. That's the thing. So ILI is going in. Bidge Kurdista. I think Bidge. Let's bring 2 warlocks, 2 mages. Is that fair? I think that's fair. So let's start shutting down some people. We will bring 1 priest. These guys are kind of geared. We got to bring the hunter. That's 1 we got to bring, man. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can't afford a rogue right now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. All right, that's 10. Let's break up the group by hitting the tilde click on the leave group button, and let's re-invite everybody. Okay, we should have 10 now. Spawn. Oh, it won't spawn unless you're a group leader, and sometimes it won't spawn even when you are a group leader, and I don't know why that is, but I just keep resetting until it works. Why are you not spawning, sucker? I've seen this many times now. Okay. Yeah, you just gotta be a group leader. Wait a minute. Why are we only 5? Why are we only 5? I have 10 here. Let's try this again. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Somebody didn't come in. Who didn't come in? Make everybody open their RAID interface and you can find out who didn't come in. Bidge Kurdista didn't come in. Bidge Kurdista. Dave, you have such a weird name for that guy. Why did Bidge Kurdista not come in? Hand invite. Hand invite? Alright, everybody's in. Alright, let's get into Elbers. Not Ubers. Elbers. Spawn, damn it. There. What the? Spawn! What is going on there? Okay, reload. Choose a raid leader with scroll lock on. Spawn. Bam! I don't know what's going on there, man. Shit. Let's hit the 1 key and start buffing. We're going to start buffing. And the goal here tonight is just to have a smooth run where we loot a bunch of clothing, armor, weapons, whatever, and you know, have half a ZG raid ready, maybe. Usually I can come into to Elbers naked, and it's okay. But we will see. Look at that. That's naked 5 button. And we got one more guy. Naked 5 button, man. Who is sheeped? Why are you sheeped? And we are looking for stuff to drop. Ooh, scroll strength. You know what? I'm going to take that. Why not? Bam. You need all the help you can get here, man, when you're naked. And let's keep killing peoples. Let's keep killing peoples. Keep killing peoples. Where's my peoples? Get over here, suckas. Smoke 'em. This is 5 key, and you can see, I mean, my pallies are just doing a great job keeping people up, even though they've got minimal to no gear on. And this is why, the reason you want to do Elbers, this is why I brought you guys here, is you get to do 10 at a time. Uh-oh, Slime and Sam just got toasted. Yeah. Take that. Take that. And you really do want to be gearing 10 at a time. You want to be gearing 20 at a time, but I'm not having any luck in ZG, aside from picking up a lot of Bijus. So don't focus too much on the trash. I mean, the trash is important and everything, but really get to the bosses. The bosses drop great gear, and the gear in Elbers is, you know, plenty good for ZG. So just get to the bosses. And anyway, we got to get Knee Arrow, his pet, my hunter. This guy has a warg, level 53 though. That's not the one I want. Turbo 5 button, and look how they just absolutely fry them. Oh man, my warlock is just a bit squishy, a bit too squishy. I mean, what is this warlock wearing? I'll tell you what he's wearing. While I white, nothing. Some greens from Silithus. He's got the green gloves and boots from Silithus, and he's got an amethyst war staff, which is, I mean, that's going to be her staff for a long time. Let's put it that way. That's a great staff. So why not? Why not just work on my alliance raid? Why not go back to the beginning and ooh, that's an Of the Falcon mail helmet. Agility mail helmet. Guess who's going to get that? Somebody who's not even wearing a helmet. Knee Arrow now has a helmet on. A nice one. Super nice. We just got another scroll. Scroll of Spirit. I'll give that to the priest. Probably has a stronger spell on anyways. What is this? Scroll of Agility. I'll give that to Knee Arrow. Not that he's going to be shooting much right now. 20 stamina feet. 20 stamina feet. It's pretty nice. That's probably better than Dirty Shirley has on. No, she's got some nice feet on. I guess. Why aren't you guys rezzing? Damn you. How many times you do Elbers before ZG? Until people are geared. I mean, I feel like 4 per 10. 4 per group of 10 is probably enough. Especially if you combine it with some of the 3 stat greens from Silithus and the blue pants from the Silithus Windstones. If you combine all that, you could probably get by with 4 runs for each group of 10, and then just jump into ZG. Basically, what you want to see is real gear in most slots except rings and trinkets. Real gear in every slot except rings or trinkets. Rings or trinkets, that's a nice to have. Right? You're going to get plenty of rings and trinkets, all right? You just won't have rings and trinkets in everybody's slot. But you should have something in every other slot. Every other slot of armor. Definitely. Let me summon some water here. Smitty, are you doing any multiboxing at all? Or are you just watching right now? That's what I want to know. A lot of times I get on the stream and, you know, you guys are chatting and some people talk and 6 of my viewers are watching, and I wonder how many of those 6 are even multiboxers. Do they even do it? Okay, here I'm opening. You know what? I was going to get my keyboard indicator out and show you guys what keys I'm pressing. But I'll just describe it instead. Bam. Bam. I want to see some stuff, man. So the trade windows you see popping on the screen is just an automatic trading function that moves stuff around to people whose names I mention. So like one of these guys, his name is mentioned to have all the BOEs traded to him. So if any BOEs drop, and he might not even be in this raid, he might be in the other 10-man, but if any BOEs drop, everybody will trade them to this one guy. And so you can do one-stop shopping, and let's get this guy quieted down a little bit, and look through all the BOEs by looking at one guy. Well, in this case, I think all the BOEs are just going to sit on my main tank, which is okay because I'm kind of handing them out, right? So Um, ooh, did I buy the right kind of thing? Yes, I bought arrows. And I should actually make the hunter start shooting. It's not nearly as fun. Oh, we got a fucking of the whale. This freaking of the whale crap. Do hate it. But it's not even as good as what Holy Babe is wearing already. But it's better than what some other people are wearing, which is nothing. We'll give it to the warlock who keeps dying. 11 stamina is 11 stamina. I have 20 boxes made at the moment. And yes, okay, I get it. You're at work. I don't mean multi-boxing right now. Oh, we just got Devout Belt. Even Devout Belt is not an upgrade for my priest right now on his belt slot. He's got one of those 3-stat greens. Ooh, Girdle of Uther. Yeah, that stuff's looking kind of good. So notice I'm not going to go down the hill and kill more trash. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch toward bosses. It's best in Elber's to stretch toward the bosses because the loot they drop is significant. So you really want that loot as fast as you can get it. Now, the loot is limited. I mean, you're not going to gear up a whole 10-man on the loot that drops off the bosses because it's limited to certain classes. And this guy just brought some friends. Look at the healing, man. Look at the healing. It's going very, very good. Just very good. I'm really proud of these guys. But do kill the spellbinders because they'll just keep summoning guys who do not drop loot, and that is no good. You do not want to fight guys who do not drop loot, so just massacre the spellbinders as quickly as you can. What is this guy over here? Oh, there's a warlock over here. He was shooting from his back on his cot. I kid you not. He was just shooting from a sleeping position. That's how little they're worried about this raid. They're just like, whatever, who's these guys? Look at them. They don't even have clothes on. Ooh, this is a Monty Hall right here. This is a big one. All right, what else does Smitty say? I love the new script. You are doing great with testing and improving. I still have the one from 5 months ago. Haha, I noticed a huge change. I got 4 different 5-man setup too. I like that feature. Oh yeah, I do love the easy way you now have of just setting up different raids. It's one of my favorite things that I did, and I use it all the damn time. Not kidding. Constantly. And I have multiple toon lists. Like my alliance are in a different toon list than my horde. I just don't want the list getting too long. It kind of makes HotKeyNet work harder, I think. So watch out for that. Don't let the list get too long. We got Grimoire of Inferno here. We also got a Helmet of the Bear. Very nice Helmet of the Bear, which is probably better than that. It's not, but it's better than nothing. So I'm going to give it to one of these pallies who has nothing on their head. Like Feeling Hordy. Feeling Hordy is going to get a helmet. It's a waste. Maybe I'll just... It's a green, so maybe I'll just keep it for somebody else in the raid right now. I don't really want to give... I don't want to waste the stuff, you know. We got a male Helm of the Monkey. And you know what? We really don't have anybody to give that to right now. What's this guy wearing? Ooh, I love the Golem Skull Helm. It's great stuff. All right. But Devout Belt must go on somebody. That's going to go on Slammin' Sam, who has nothing. And what else we got? We got our Grimoires of Inferno. we'll give those to the warlocks. Oh, they're soulbound. Don't pick up those. Don't pick up those guys. Those are soulbound. Let the warlocks pick those suckers up. And what else we got? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Not much of anything, really. So let's just keep going. Coming up to the first boss here pretty quick. And I'm looking forward to actually getting some boss gear on peoples. Oh, you know what? You know why we're not having as good a time? Because my DPS mate isn't on. It's not as fun if DPS mate isn't on. I'm turning my DPS mate on. I have an error showing on the screen. I'm going to check that one out. It's not normal to have errors on the screen, alright? If you see errors popping, that is not something that I normally see, and that's not something I normally expect you to see or tolerate. There is one or two known errors, and but other than those, and I haven't investigated yet, such as the error that pops for Druid healers. Haven't investigated it yet because Druid healers are just not really high on. They're over on that computer, so I don't have to look at that error. They're not really high on my priority list right now. 9072. Would you like to put Berber? This is the auto enchant. I have no idea why this is popping. 9072. Is she an enchanter? No, not an enchanter. Why would we have gotten a 9072? That is so weird. That's in the auto enchant stuff. Alright. Whatever. We have DPS made up now, so let's watch the damage by this amazing party and really see who the heavy lifters are and start handing out the DKP. That's right, DKP is coming out. What's DKP? I don't know what that is. Dungeon kill points? Is that what it stood for? Anyway, it was a way of scoring your contribution in raid to give you points to decide who gets a raid piece in raid. Okay, don't worry about Bitch Kurdista dying. Bitch Kurdista is as close to naked as you can possibly get in this game. Slam and Sam just died. Damn you! Oh, Spellbinder. Kill the Spellbinder for sure. Okay, I'm backing up my Hunter. Hunter's gonna do some shooting. Shoot, Hunter. Still not backed up far enough. Hunter's not gonna do crap. I use my stun, Shift 3. Use the Pally stun. Why not? It's there. Oh, we just got Bloodlust Epaulets. Greens are exciting! That's male, but it's intellect male. So that is definitely going to one of the Pallies, for sure. Feeling Hordy has white shoulders on. White shoulders. Yikes. Alright, Feeling Hordy has more intellect. Okay. Have you tested Fury Warrior yet? I would love to have that. Well, yeah, kinda. It's okay. I mean, it's there. I need to put Whirlwind in single, though. Hey, gotta get back. I'll rewatch stream later. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Smitty. My one viewer is leaving. It's alright, man. It's alright. In a couple more hours, somebody from Scotland's gonna wake up. I'm gonna have 2 viewers. 2! If you are watching though, do say something so that I talk more. Otherwise, I just like stream off and be depressed. Whoa, just traded a ton of things. Oh, bracers, Dreadmist bracers. Who's getting all this stuff? Okay, Dreadmist bracers. That's cool. We got to get those on somebody. Let's favor the healers above everybody else right now. Dreadmist bracers are gonna go to Holy Babe. Holy Babe. That's not them. Unfortunately, I'm doing this off camera. Can't see anything. Holy Babe. Holy Babe. Alright, and we got Elegant Belt of Healing. Giving that to Holy Babe too. What does Holy Babe have? Holy Babe has a nice Belt of Healing. Maybe I'll give it to Dirty Shirley. I'll just hold that for somebody else. Girdle of Intellect. 15 Intellect. Ooh, super nice. But that's male. And then we got boots. No, those are baby boots. Garrett Family Crest, a shield. Guess that's not better. Ooh, you know who could use that? Feeling Hordy. That's a really nice shield for a paladin. Boom. Alright, what else? Skull Cap of Defense, super nice. Bracers of Valor, 14 stamina bracers. Save those. Two-handed Axe of the Whale. Nah. 26 strength two-hander. No. Orb of Deception. Warstrike Helmet has intellect. That's going to Feeling Horde for sure. Feeling Horde is doing really well right now. These are major upgrades for the party. Really want to be careful to keep the intellect coming to the... It really doesn't do you a whole lot of good not to put intellect gear in every spot on your pallies. Resist the urge to give them that strength piece and whatever. It's just, it's okay as a placeholder, but if you could give it to somebody else, save it for somebody else. Don't waste it. Because I would rather have the paladins have cloth gear with intellect than plate gear with strength. No doubt about it. Period. Now eventually they'll all have their nice plate intellect gear, which is going to be great. But oh, we got some BOPs. Wow. Arms Wake Cloak. Redoubt Cloak's really nice. Dwarven Guard Cloak, that's terrible. So guess who's getting the Arms Wake Cloak? Well, maybe not him. Yeah, Chuck Spears. He's getting it. Where'd it go? Bam! That's a big upgrade for him. Oh, you know what I didn't buy? I didn't buy food for my wolf. So I have to be careful not to delete. Ooh, we just got a Traveler's Cloak with a lot of spirit on it. So that's going to Holy Babe. Is Holy Babe spec even picked? Yes, I guess it is. We got Elven Spirit Claws. Increased damage done by nature spells and effects up to 21. You know what? That's pretty neat. Pretty neat for a shaman. Got a large blue sack. Let's give the sack out to Knee Arrow, because he's going to need it. He's going to need it. And I think we picked up another bag. Journeyman's backpack. Knee Arrow gets that too. Hunters have to carry food and arrows, so they're getting the junk. Alright, in we go. Ogres. And we're going to move the hunter back and have him do his damn job. And let's check some damage now. Current fight. Hunter back up. And now I'm going to use the 3 button since we have 2 targets. That makes the hunter use multi-shot and makes my shaman use chain heal. Except I'm Alliance and I don't have anything that good. What's up, Zendril? I am doing lower because all my guys are naked. And I'm just answering the question, what do I do when all my guys look like this? What do I do when all my guys look like this and I want to go to ZG? Don't go to ZG. You can't go to ZG if your guys look like this, period. You can kill trash all day long in ZG with naked guys, but you cannot kill a boss. Your guys will run out of mana, and even though it'll look like you're going to kill a boss, you ain't going to kill a boss because your guys are going to run out of steam. And it happened over and over again for me last night and today. And so I finally had to come to grips with the fact that no, I just can't roll my helmet into ZG and keep all the loots. I have to do something for this raid in order for them to actually kill anything. And so here we are tonight. Elbers. And Elbers is just a great place to run. There's a Grimoire of Inferno. Let's make a warlock pick it up. There you go. And read it, you stupid warlock. Oh, inventory is full. Pick it up. Yes. Inferno. Okay, fine. And it's a great place to come to where in only a few runs your guys will really be upgraded quite a bit. It's easy. You won't wipe as long as you know how to do it. And like these next pulls coming up, these next pulls are important. You have to know how to do them in order to avoid wiping. Otherwise you will wipe. But you do have to interrupt the mystics. I don't think it's the mystics. Who is it? You do have to do interrupting. Otherwise you're gonna wipe. So we'll talk about that here in a second, because this next pull is an interrupting pull. Let's refresh our 5-minute buffs. Here's the thing about Pally group buffs. Right now they're barely usable. So they're written for 20 man or 40 man. Okay, like Sanctuary. Right now I have Sanctuary being cast by the number 4 paladin. Well, I don't have 4 paladins in this raid. I have 1 paladin in this raid. So you ain't gonna get Sanctuary. And I only set it to number 4 because my number 4 paladin was the only paladin with Sanctuary. So I moved it around a little bit in the code, and it's just not that great right now. You can make it work if you know how to change the code. Okay, so watch these mystics. You do have to interrupt them, And you know what? There's an issue here. We have to turn on bars. That's all there is to it. We have to turn on bars because I need to see when they're casting their nasty spell. Would you? I hit G to get my priest to decurse me, but you can see the pallies are bopping people and trying to save people to somewhat in not quite completely effective degree. Shadow Priest, that's the guy. You gotta mana burn that Shadow Priest, otherwise you are hosed. Do we have a soul stone? Yes, we have a soul stone. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take this guy out, and basically it's just club seals, and yeah. So we do have a soul stone. Everything's okay. We did not wipe. Came close. Came super close. Shadowcraft bracers. Those are going to the hunter. And by the way, I am on TeamSpeak, so if you do want to join me on TeamSpeak, you go right ahead. Kind of makes the broadcast a little more dynamic. To have somebody actually talking. Right, I don't know how long I have on Soulstone. Looks like Soulstone is ready. So we have more white protection. That's great. We need to make sure only one of the Warlock's Soul Stones, though. That's the one thing about the Alliance side. You don't want all the Warlocks Soul Stoning all the healers, because then you only have protection from one wipe. You don't want to do that. You want the Warlocks Soul Stoning one healer at a time. Hold on, I'm getting a text. Probably from my amazing wife. Yes, yes, it was her. Okay, I remember these pulls now. Sorry, I had forgotten. You must pay attention to the guy who with mana burn. The Shadow Priest. Alright? That guy is nasty. So, I'm going to log out. I'm going to turn on my Shagu bars, which I highly recommend. I don't think I ship them in the add-ons anymore, because people were complaining about too many add-ons, but I do feel like Shagu bars makes the difference between, doing well Shagu plates and not knowing what the hell is going on in a lot of cases. So it's been a while since I've streamed. Most of you guys know that I don't like to stream the same thing over and over again, and I only like to stream when I have something new, some new angle to show or talk about, some new boss to kill or try to kill. And this is a new angle. I mean, let's face it, me running 10-man alliance, this does not happen. This is like a once a year thing. Alright, so once in a year thing happening right now. And I figure this is probably safe to stream. Now let's see how the broadcast is working. It's working good, except you can't see my damage meters. Move those over a little bit. Now you can't see my guy. I'll just make my ugly face smaller. There we go. Whoa. Okay, we'll put this right here. And as you can see, the hunters get a lot of hate on 5-minute multiboxing Discord. A lot of hate. So I always have to stand up for the hunters and let people know that hunters aren't as bad as they say. Okay, focus in on the Shadow Priest. How many Shadow Priests we got here? Okay, we're actually gonna crowd control one of those Shadow Priests. So I'm gonna shoot this Shadow Priest, and then we're gonna open with Alt 3, and we are going to crowd control and interrupt those monoburns. 100% interrupt those monoburns, and god dang it, get me out of my sheep. And I really don't have that good of interrupts on the Alliance, to tell you the truth. That's a real disadvantage, because you know the Horde has unlimited interrupts, and this might be a wipe. Do I have a? God, this is close. Whoa, that's a lot of pigs. Isn't it true you can get your pigs in here? Your polymorph pig in here or something? Oh my goodness. This was bad. Did I even... Yes, I have a soul stone. What a good boy am I. So we have one more wipe protection, and that is it. Club Seals. Why are you monoburning me? I interrupted the monoburn anyway. Yeah, I've already drunk my... I drink mono potions automatically, so... But look how good Club Seals is. I mean, he can almost take these guys out himself. Almost. Not quite. There will come a time. But let's see. We have... I do think we have another soul stone. Bidjkradista. Maybe Bidjkradista doesn't even know the soul stone spell. That would be horrible. No, she's got it. She's dead right now, but she's gonna pop up and give us another soul stone. These are challenging pulls. These are tough pulls. Don't be afraid to use more crowd control than you need to. I should have used more there. And keep it safe. So now that we've had 2 wipes, and oh nope, I see 2 soul stones. Ooh, that means we have no wipe protection anymore. So now that we've had 2 wipes and we have no more wipe protection, we have to go into severe cautious mode. That means, you know, we have 2 mages. That means there's going to be 2 sheep every pull. But it is fun being back inside Elburz after a long time off. Probably been 2 months or more since I've been here. And it's been a long time since I've been in Elburz naked. I'm going to put that back at March, since I've been running Elburz naked on Project Azeroth. And that's half a year. So when I say this is a once in a year type event, man, I ain't lying. Alright, let's get buffed up really good this time. Do you have an updated video with how to dual box? I've always wanted to, but felt overwhelmed. I did download your set, but tried to keep up with your dual box in 5 minutes video. That video is kind of old. The easiest way to dual box is follow the directions at 5minutemultiboxing.com and just put 2 lines, 2 boxes in your toon list.txt. Just 2. Box name 1, box name 2. That's it. Double click 5minutemultiboxing.bat. Load the HKN file into hotkeynet. Control Alt M. You're multiboxing. Simple as that. Simple as that. Probably need to start handing out another round of gear though. I noticed that we picked up more gear. Got the Shadowcraft bracers. Those have to go to Knee Arrow, who is not wearing any bracers. And they will. Where's the braces? Well, here's the problem with auto trade. Every time you hit the 1 button, it's going to auto trade for 30 seconds. Right? It's going to auto trade for 30 seconds. And anytime you try to manually trade during that 30 seconds, it auto cancels. So you have to wait until after those 30 seconds are up to trade. It's a big pain in the ass. And I don't really have a solution for it, other than I'm thinking of making the auto trade time only 15 seconds. That change I think I'm thinking of making. So, by the way, Zendril, right now is a good time for you to try that, because while you're doing it, you can just put stupid questions into the chat, and I can answer them, as you come on them. Okay, so we got a Shadow Priest. We're gonna just kill the Shadow Priest, and we're gonna sheep the other guy. Holding the Alt key down. Now, when you hold the Alt key down, you DPS out, right? But you know what you don't do? You don't stop crowd controlling. So anybody who's been assigned crowd control will sheep their targets, even if Alt is down. Let's take that off. F6 to take off the crowd control. And really smooth pull there. Now, there are some groups in the other room, the boss room, you don't want to fight up there. Right? Just pull them down into this room. That's what I want you to do. This guy's a Shadow Priest, so I didn't mention it last time, but as soon as he started casting Mana Burn, I interrupted. Okay, I think that Mana Burn got interrupted. I could be wrong. I'm really excited about getting that wolf tonight. Unfortunately, I'm deleting the wolf meat that I need to save, and I need to stop doing that because my guy's going to immediately have to go feed. What we'll do is when he gets his wolf, we'll just have him portal back to Ironforge, buy a bunch of food, and then come back. Except I need to know where the wolf food is in Ironforge. I don't know where everything is. So somebody tell me where the wolf food is. Somebody who knows. All right, what we're going to do here is we're going to sheep. Hello. I believe I told you to sheep. Don't be disobedient, people. All right. Sheep, and then Shift F1 to fear. We're doing full crowd control here. Oh crap. Okay, that probably didn't turn out right. I'm going to hit 4 to turbo this up a bit. And we got that Mana Burn down. That's great. That is great. Okay, we got this guy fearing. Oh, no, 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 no. No. I took the crowd control off. Now, I forget what that monoburn does, but it's really, really bad. I do remember that it's really, really bad. So, there you go. Kill that monoburn. And this was just an absolute great pull. Really, really good. Very pleased with my damn self. With the exception of not moving knee arrow back so he could get some hits in. Oh, this is an axe thrower. We don't even have to interrupt him. And that is how you are a bit more careful. Okay, so the carefulness is going to continue because we are going to pull down here. We're going to pull the very dangerous mobs up there down here. Ooh, Magister's Belt. Hello, Magister's Belt. We also got Girdle of Uther we have to hand out. That's a great pally belt. I think I'm going to give that Girdle of Uther over to Feeling Hordy, or maybe I'll save it for one of the pallies. I'll save that for one of the pallies. Magister's Belt is going to... probably... We'll give the Magister's Belt to the Warlock. And in we go. So let's go see what's going on up here. Okay, we're just gonna proxy pull these guys. See what they are. There is a Shadow Priest, so I'm gonna start assigning crowd control because this is gonna be rough. Oh my goodness, this was rougher than I expected. This is a wipe. Okay, assign crowd control a bit better there. What the heck? What just happened there? Did they fall through the world? Where'd they go? Well, Club Seals and Chuck Spears are still here, so they're going to go die because they're in combat. And we have to run back. That sucks. That sucks. Dick! Sorry, grandchildren. Grandchildren. Oh man, all the good work I did to prevent this wipe from occurring, and yet, oh, you cannot run back with a Night Elf as your leader. So, because Night Elves run 25% faster when dead, multiboxing problems. So you do have to run back with a non-Night Elf as your raid leader. So I simply switched windows. Here you go. You can see the window I switched to. Switched windows, hit Alt-4 a couple of times. Oh my gosh, I'm getting cooked by this heater. Kind of cold at night in California right now, so we've turned the heater boxes on. Anyhow, look, we're making it. We've got lots of gear to hand out to the rest of the raid. We're quickly gearing up a 20-man, and this is going to work well. Elbers. Just hang out in Elbers. Thanks to Dangerous Dave for giving me these alliance characters. A lot of the alliance characters came from Dave, 20 of them, and prevented me from having to level 20 more of my guys. Dave's making noises like he's going to start playing again, though, so I do have to be ready for the contingency that he might want his guys back. That's all right. And we will see. Now, I don't know. I don't know what the general sense is among my few viewers, but we are talking now very seriously about making our own server. We're gonna have a multibox. Server. I mean, it's more than multiboxing. You can single box on it, but it will be a server that is dedicated to people who like multiboxing. You'll be able to PvP multibox. You'll be able to go into the battlegrounds multibox, do whatever the hell you want to do multibox, and you will never be banned. We hope to have that server started maybe even within the next few weeks. Our first halting tries today were not encouraging, so we have a lot to learn, and we will learn it. We will get it going, but there may come a time quite soon when you see us playing on a server other than vanilla gaming, which, look, vanilla gaming has been great for us. It's a great multiboxing server. Really brilliant, despite all the complaints we might have about where it deviates from vanilla. It's damn good. And more importantly, it stands the test of time. It is the oldest private server still going, and it has been going since its inception in about 2009. So props to Zerd and company at Vanilla Gaming. We love our Vanilla Gaming. We think it's a great server. We wish more people would play here. But I understand the pull of the crazy servers that have 5,000 population and stuff. So, but those servers aren't very multiboxing friendly. We have a rare here. Isn't this a rare? Gawk Bashgood. And he dropped exactly nothing. Thank you, Blizzard. Thank you for giving us the rare that drops nothing. Okay. Are we all here? I feel like we're not all here. Guess we are all here. Let's start buffing up. Will you start at 60? Probably not, but don't worry. It'll take you about 8 hours total to level 40 characters on our server. Alright, 7 to 8 hours to level all 40 characters. I do want there to be a barrier to entry. Alright, I don't want it to be an instant 60 server. Maybe at some point in the beginning we'll probably make it instant 60 because we got to test it, right? And we really want to make sure the server works. So in the beginning, the core, the early adopters, early joiners, they'll probably be instant 60. but in the end I don't want it to be instant 60. In the end I want it to be I want there to be a mild barrier to entry, and that means you'll get full experience in raid. All right, 40 boxes, everybody gets the same experience if you kill one mob, and it won't be divided by 40. It'll be full experience for everybody in the raid, and you know that's a lot of fun. It gives you a good feeling of progression and a rapid feeling of leveling. So, okay, let's assign these guys. Crowd control. Crowd control. How many mages do we have? Only 2. Fear. And we got another one over here. And fear. Okay, we got 2 crowd controls, 2 fears. It's proxy pull. Backing the hunter up. Throw a shield on me, damn it. Okay, we will take one of the crowd controls off that fear guy. Still didn't break it. Okay, we'll take this mystic off. This guy off. Shadow Priest, interrupt the mono burn. Beautiful. Beautiful. Much better. I don't know why I pulled 2 groups up there, but I pulled 2 of the groups up there when we wiped. If we had only pulled one of the groups, we would have been okay. We would have survived it fairly easily. Crowd control that guy. Crowd control that guy. Fear that guy. Run down. Okay, this guy we aren't going to crowd control. I'm pulling it off. Looks like it did not pull the other side of the room, so these pulls might be mild. Won't need crowd control. Okay, once combat ends, your crowd control assignments are dropped. So even though they do have raid markers on them, nobody's crowd controlling anymore. You'll have to reassign. Okay, there's a Shadow Priest. I want my hunter to be shooting. Looks like the mages are the heavy lifters here. No surprise there. Warlocks are doing absolutely atrocious. Below Club Seals, the tank. That's not acceptable. Alright, we have cleared it out. We are now ready to do this fairly easy boss. He does have 2 ads, and what we're going to do with those ads is simply crowd control them while we kill the boss. Simple as that. One of the things that comes with 5-minute multiboxing is an amazing system of crowd control that I developed. And there's a lot about 5-minute multiboxing where, you know, other developers have helped me and come up with systems like the automatic enchanting, the auto trading, and auto summoning and stuff like that that have made life a lot easier. But I do take a lot of pride in the off tanking mechanisms and the and the crowd control mechanisms that I give you in 5-minute multiboxing, because those mechanisms actually made a lot of bosses possible. So I do take a lot of pride in that, and I do recommend you use 5-minute multiboxing simply because of that. If nothing else, it's the main reason to use it. Curse of Blood, that's not a good curse. So you want to G that one right off. Do not let Curse of Blood sit on anybody taking damage. Oh, this guy has a cleave. Look how easy this guy was with crowd control. Can you believe that? This is a Shadow Priest, so you know what to do. Interrupt that mana burn. Right. Don't worry, Knee Arrow wasn't dead, he was just feign deathing. Another Shadow Priest. Another mana burn. It got auto interrupted, actually. Good for us. Alright, what did the boss drop? The boss dropped the True Aim Gauntlets. Wow. Wow. Where is Knee Arrow? Bro, you just got a very nice upgrade. A very nice upgrade. It'll be a while before you... what do we have to do with these tablets? Is this a quest? I don't think we do anything with these tablets, do we? Right. So, I mean, look, we're going to play it by ear, but my personal rule is if I have a private server, it's going to be a game. It's not going to be a fun server. You're going to have to play the game. You're going to have to level. You're going to have to gear up. You cannot buy it. You cannot pay to win. That is the way it's going to be. And you're going to show who you are in multiboxing by your multiboxing prowess. You will not be walking around with, you know, Osarian gear unless you can kill Osarian and have you know, won the gear you need to win in order to kill Osarian. By the way, I haven't ever killed Osarian. Someday. I'm not really focused on Osarian right now, although I should be. But it's a big effort. It's a lot of coding, and I'm not ready to commit that kind of time after, you know, the drive that I made on Scarum and on getting exalted with the Dragonflight, with the brood something. Okay, these ogres, by the way, they can be really pesky. They can be really hard. So let's see how we do against them. I'm just using the 3 key here. And we just smoke these guys. Absolutely smoke these guys without even thinking about it. And these groups, I mean, you know, when my code was early, these groups were a bit of a challenge for me. And we got a shadow resistance ring. What bullshit. Of course we don't get a good ring. Backing up the hunter. Come on, Knee Arrow. Do better. I'm resetting. Okay, this is going to be a tough fight right here. I'm actually going to crowd control that guy back there. Yeah, he war stomped us. See, I totally underestimated this fight. I forgot about it, actually. I forgot he had the war stomp that would just take my stack apart if I let him do it on the stack. Don't let him do the war stomp on the stack. That's not good. Alright, Zendril. Sleep well. Thanks for watching. And I will do a run back. I think Monique is coming in right now. Maybe she can sit next to me for a little while. That chair is for Monique. Okay, let's switch out the non-Night Elf to run Chuck Spears. You know, it depends on how sloppy you are and how little you remember the content, but there are wipes to be had in Elbers. You don't have to wipe in Elbers. If you do everything right, you're not going to wipe. But if you're sloppy or do things wrong, you're going to wipe. Big deal. Everybody's made this run back a million times. Now, it would be cool if you were like a raid full of Night Elves. Then you could wipe all the time and you'd run back so damn fast. This guy's got some good stuff. I mean, it's good. He's got good basic blues. This is why Chuck Spears and Club Seals are fine for ZG. If you get those basic blues in, you've got about 380 defense. You can mostly do ZG. I wouldn't try the Tiger Boss and I wouldn't try Hakar, but you can mostly do ZG. Now, once you get full T1 and some healers that are, you know, have 6,000 mana, you can do Hakar. Probably. You can do Hakar. Yeah, 400 defense. And you can do. What's up, girl? How's workout? I have a seat for you. Pour yourself a drink. The cups, the drink cups are in our room, babe. Fast, we're back. We're back. I do want to go kill that boss. You want to kill every boss in Elbers for sure, because every boss drops something that's going to be an upgrade for somebody, and that's what you want. You want upgrades for everybody. Got some repops here. Gonna blow them away. And why are my... You know what? My stupid bars aren't on. What happened there? Oh. This is... Wrong guy. There we go. That was the wrong raid leader. That was my non-Night Elf raid leader. Very back of the fridge, babe, on its side behind the mayonnaise. Wolf meat. I really should take that wolf meat out of auto delete right now. But I mean, we're just going to send our guy back anyway. It doesn't matter. Entering combat. Oh, see, that's being sloppy. That's just plain. That's sloppery right there. I mean, a net. Go get this guy. Shut him up. Behind the mayonnaise. You got it? I gotta go help my wife for a second. Someone's stuck behind a rock. Like third from the top. Third from the top. Come over here, you short things. Leave my guy alone. We are having trubs. No trubs allowed. Feeling Hordy is dead. Ooh. That's one of my main healers. Get off, Dirty Shirley, you bastard. And we've got a summoner. Keep summoning shit. Oh, these are just the last summon guys. We're okay.
I'll sit here for a couple minutes. I want to go play my tunes.
Oh, you wanna? Okay. So everybody say hi. It's going good. We're just doing some elbers here to gear up the woefully undergeared Alliance raid.
I'll tell you a really funny story about LBRS.
Okay.
And LOL.
All right. Why don't you?
So a really funny story about LBRS in Vanilla WoW. I was playing and I had to go pick my kids up from school, and I was tanking at the time, and I said, listen, it's going to be about 45 minutes, and you guys can either stay or leave, but I won't be back for 45 minutes. I come back and the entire party is still there jumping and waiting for me to come back and tank LBRS for them. There you go.
That is such a great classic WoW story too. I got to go pick up my kids at school. It's going to be 45 minutes. I actually remember when this happened, and nobody left. They just waited. Oh, the days. Oh, we just got to be Stalker Belt. In fact, that reminds me, we got to give out knee arrows. All right, love. Go play. Thank you, love. We just got a Beast Stalker Belt. Woohoo! Okay, trade, sucker. Beast Stalker Belt. He's got a belt on. I don't know if this is gonna be upgrade or not. He's got a really nice belt on. Yeah, baby. I'm not gonna give it to him. He's got an adequate belt on. I'm gonna give him the bracers though, because he's not wearing any. Hey. Okay. I don't really do any of the quests here. Probably should. The quest probably will give you, I mean, some kind of gear. But as you can see, my raid's got a long way to go. When the two tanks are leading in DPS on a scrambled pull, that's sad. That's sad. Did you see that Morgan sold her truck, babe?
Oh, did she?
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
she came and got it. One less vehicle on the property. All right, so what we're going to do here is we are going to crowd control him. Crowd control him. And then we will tank this guy. I'm going to hit Alt 5 and have the tank follow me. We're going to tank this guy away from the stack, so that when he does his war stomp, no one is the hurter. Okay, they are not crowd controlling this one mage. I'm gonna hit crowd control again on him, I guess. You need macro support with Gato. Control 4, you mean? Okay, are you sure he doesn't have a macro in his macros for that though? Health low, shield wall. High Lord Omok is going down hard. Alt 5 keeps making me lose target. I don't like that. That's not normal. And this is the last. Yeah, see, Alt 5 keeps making me lose target. That's not right. Alt 5 shouldn't do anything with targeting. Alt 5 just says follow the leader to tanks. All right, nicely done, me. High Warlord Omok down. Fist of Omok. Terrible, terrible drop, unfortunately. I mean, you might be able to, I don't know. This is just a bad drop. There's nothing you can, there's no way around it. It's a bad drop. It's a DE. So, too bad on us. Let's kill these ogres up here. Didn't even buff. What's up with that? Hey Todd, why you no buff? Oh, we got soul stones up. We have wipe protection. We can wipe one more time. All right, everybody, be right back. Okay. Kill, crush, destroy. Now you might notice that I don't have might on my guy. I have kings, but no might, even though I have 2 pallies. Well, I'm busted. Guilty as charged. Things are not working the way I want them to work. And, oh, these guys have a war stomp too. This is not good. But my healers are doing a pretty damn good job, I have to say. War stomp and all. Is this guy named? No, it's not named. So Spirestone Reaver, bro, you got a War Stomp. I'm going to pull you away from the stack. Chuck Spears says, nope, I'm pulling him back. Disarming him? I didn't know that I had this guy in my disarm routine, but we do disarm Spirestone Reaver. How about that? Good on us. Limited invulnerability potion. Who wants to buy that for me? I'm skinning Spirestone Mystic. Fun fact. You can skin the Spirestone Mystic. Apparently that's not politically incorrect. Okay, it's time to move it along into Hordemar City. Head up toward the spiders. It might be fastest just to jump down on this ledge, though. Oh, that was not good. Oh, man. Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is not good. Oh, I missed the tent. Don't miss that tent. Oh. And there will be no wipe protection here. There will be no wipe saving here. So. What'd you guys do, Tina? Alright. Well. Okay, so with that wipe, I think I am going to actually call it, and we'll come back and do some more of this later. Come back and do some more of this later. So, thanks for watching, and happy elbering.